Okay, so the idea for this video came a couple weeks ago when I was surfing through the TV Tropes website. For those of you who don't know, TV Tropes is basically the website where every single fictional thing ever is compiled. Like tells you like every single different type of character ever, every single plot twist, plot device ever, stuff like that. It's a great way to waste time. Anyway, so I was randomly surfing and I crossed this page called Wild Mass Guessing. So it looked interesting. I clicked it, and it said people posted that like their guesses about everything fictional, books, movies, television, everything. So I decided, being me, let's look at the Maximum Ride page. So I clicked on it, and there really wasn't anything. I mean, there was stuff trying to connect it to Assassin's Creed, the video game. I'm like, what? There was one good one, and it was this. That somebody guessed that James Patterson actually knows what the heck he's doing, and like it'll all come together cohesively, and like we'll be like, what the F, how did we not realize that? Now the verdict is still out on that. I really hope that does happen, but I don't know. So it got me to thinking, well, I did the same sort of thing before Angel came out, and I still got that list. I should update it. So I did. And then I'm like, I'm starting to get more views on this. Maybe I'll make this my special video. So I will. So, without further ado, coming from my super duper Sheldon notepad of doom, will be my Maximum Ride Wild Mass guesses and slash things that I just want to see happen. And just a fair warning, I've read all the books, so there probably will be spoilers in this. So you've been warned. Okay. First off, the biggest question is, who is the voice? Now, I've narrowed it down to a few people, and I'll give you a short explanation why I think they are. First off is Jeb, because he's known to be able to do it, and we all know he's a huge liar. Okay. Two, it could be Angel, because easy, she can read minds. Four, Fang, because that'd be nice, and one of my theories is somehow he has like a time travel thing, or in the future he has a machine that can send thoughts back. I don't know. Next is Dylan, because just to screw with Max, and because maybe his whole sight thing can hack into people's minds. I don't know. It could be this one. It could be Dr. Martinez. It really could. Because one, we don't know if she's evil or not, so it could be just messing with Max. And the voice has said the line about, being the one person who loves her the most, and who would love you more than your mother. Okay. Next, it could be that rich guy that keeps funding their stuff, because why would some rich guy be funding their stuff and not know what they're doing? And this last one's really random. It could be James Patterson himself. I know it's really, or like a approximation of him. Like they'll randomly go up to an author and like it'll just like describe James Patterson, and it's like, yeah, I'm the voice. Like, no, okay. And on the subject of other voices, we do know that Angel has a voice too, and I think the voice is evil. So really, my choices for Angel's voice are either Jeb, Dr. GH, or Mr. Chu, because I swear that her voice is evil. I don't know. Okay. Now my next subject. I think Fang was forced to write that goodbye letter. I swear it was. And I think here are some of the things I think why, maybe. One, I think Jeb blackmailed him. Like, Jeb was like, I know how to activate the expiration dates. If you don't leave and do blah, 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 I'm going to activate and you're all going to die. So, that's one thing. Let's see. Two, maybe he's hiding the fact that he has expiration date already. He doesn't want to be around them because he knows it messes with your brain. Three, this was actually all a huge plan between him and Max, and they all know they're the only two in on it, and they're deceiving even us, breaking the fourth wall, but I don't know. Seven, well, my seven, but I'm doing this out of order. Some of these don't matter. It's the list. I got a list with a bunch of numbers, but I'm not reading all of them because they don't matter anymore. I think Maya might have tricked him. Like, okay, we now know that Max's clone, Maya, exists. So theoretically, she was doing stuff between Saving the World and Other Extreme Sports, and when we met her back in Angel. So I think she might have been screwing with him. I mean, messing with his head, acting like she's Max, because it takes 2 seconds to put pink dye in your hair, And finally, Fang might be a clone, okay? Because it's been noted that there is a Max clone, there's a Nudge clone, and there's a clone of Angel. Well, why wouldn't they clone everybody else, So maybe the Fang that left is a clone, the other Fang's actually dead, or he's captured. I don't know. Okay. Most likely to die in Nevermore would be, I have Iggy, Jeb, Dylan, Angel, and Gassy. Iggy because that would just be sad for everybody. Jeb because he's probably the villain, I think. Dylan because if Dylan doesn't die or gets put out of the picture, how are Max and Fang going to get together? Angel because she might either just die to make everybody go bat crap crazier because she could be on the bad side. And Gassy because, no offense to him, he's kind of expendable. Okay. And now just to my mini random thoughts that have no category. Number 1, Dylan will screw whoever he's working for over. He'll just defy orders because it's a glitch in his programming or whatever. He'll sacrifice himself for everybody else because he actually is a good person. Or 3, they're going to find out he's evil and Max is going to trick him into doing something because he's in love with Max, pretty much. Okay. Number 2, this is something I want. The epilogue, if Nevermore has epilogue, it'll either be at somebody's marriage anniversary, or if it's on a sad note, somebody's funeral anniversary. Somebody important dies. I think it's a possibility. Next, I think it's a possibility that Omega from Saving the World and Other Extreme Sports is still alive and out there, because they didn't kill him. They just left him there in Germany. So yeah. Okay. Let's see what's next. Okay, now getting into some of the weird stuff. There might be some weird time travel stuff with the voice, whoever it is, because they could be in the future telling Max what to say because they know what needs to be said to Max to make her do certain things. Okay. This is an interesting one. I think Dylan might actually be a mix between all the other 6 normal things. I mean, I can find everything except for Fang for this. He's supposed to be in love with Max, so he probably put Max's DNA with him to make him like Max. He's supposed to have the sight that Iggy had, pretty much. He has brown wings like Nudge. His singing can be an offshoot of Gassy's mimicry. And since I don't think being able to see in the future is a thing you can get from having super eyesight, it's more of a mental thing. That's how he can be part of Angel too. So, okay, next. Dr. Martinez might actually be evil. Now, I'm surprised I put this on my list earlier, but if you read Diary of a Lovesick Mutant on fanfiction, totally believable story where, spoilers, Dr. M is the villain of the story, and it's totally believable. Okay, I've got more to go, but I'm running out of time. I'll put a link to part 2 of this up here somewhere. So watch the next video if you want to keep on going.